Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Democrat presidential nominee Vice President Kamala Harris has just shoved President Joe Biden under the bus. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please visit that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. Hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. I don't know if Vice President Harris had much of a choice here. Last night, she gave her most important speech, probably of her life, okay, at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C. This is her closing argument speech to get elected. At the same time this speech is going on, President Joe Biden is giving a get out the vote message on video on his laptop. Now, here's what happens. Joe Biden says, quote, he's talking about what that comedian had said about Puerto Rico at Trump's rally. And Biden says, well, the only garbage I see are his supporters. End quote. Now, today, the Biden White House is trying to say, well, no, I meant supporters of that kind of rhetoric. And, you know, his supporters, I was referring to that comedian by himself. No, you said supporters plural. Well, although there was supposed to be an apostrophe there. Okay, so supporters, like supporters rhetoric or supporters words. No word followed supporters. So you're lying. You're blatantly lying. There's no apostrophe. You meant us. Since 2016, you guys have called us every name in the book. This is no different. We're not stunned by it. And today, Vice President Harris was asked about it. And she unequivocally said she doesn't support calling anybody those kind of names simply because they don't vote for you. Directly shoving President Biden under the bus. And I don't blame her. Could you imagine what her reaction was when she heard that after the speech of her life last night? She gets back to her room and hears this. Can you imagine what she was thinking? I can't. I want you to watch this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
Biden took this comment last night about garbage.
Listen, I think that, first of all, he clarified his comments, but let me be clear, I strongly disagree with any criticism of people based on who they vote for. You heard my speech last night and continuously throughout my career. I believe that the work that I do is about representing all the people, whether they support me or not. And as President of the United States, I will be a president for all Americans, whether you vote for me or not. That is my responsibility, and that's the kind of work that I've done my entire career, and I take it very seriously.
Have you spoken to him about his comments and his intentions?
He did call me last night, but this didn't come up.
Are
you concerned about what impact this may have on voters, on the divisiveness of the election, and whether or not it's going to dissuade some people from supporting you because of your affiliation with the president and this administration?
I've been very clear with the American public. I respect the challenges that people face. I respect the fact that we all have so much more in common than what separates us, and that most people want a president that understands that gets that, and approaches their role of leadership that way. I've been very clear from my earliest years as a prosecutor. I never asked anyone, are they a Democrat or Republican? The only thing I ask folks is, are you okay? And that's the kind of president I will be.
And what did you talk about with the president?
Madam Vice President, on a separate subject, last night you mentioned removing people in the country who are here illegally. What do you mean? That's an immigration statement, obviously. Were you referring to people who have come here before illegally, or can you expand on what you meant by that comment?
What I intend to do on the issue of immigration, as I said last night and have said continuously, is we need to fix our broken immigration system in a number of ways. We need to strengthen the border and put more resources at the border, which is why I support the bipartisan bill.